place, no lunch. 2 hours with the Chamber of Commerce, 3 hours with the mayor, which leaves very little time to drink and be merry, to say nothing of eating.
Well, darling, you can do all three at the Marlings party. Peter Childs is catering.
Oh, no, not crab rangoon again. I can't decide which is worse, his food or him. Why does he always have to cater these parties?
Well, he's very in. Very in.
Maybe we'll be lucky. There might not be any food left. We're late enough.
Oh, Mac, no.
Looks like we're right on time.
Not another robbery. Not tonight.
Wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't always invited.
They're getting full right now. This is not the first time this happened.
Mr. Merriam.
This is an outrage.
Yes, sir.
I shall issue a formal complaint.
Yes, sir. Mr. Merriam, are you the decorator of this house?
That is correct.
And that includes the installation of the wall safe?
I arranged for everything. I will not tolerate interference. I can't even bear suggestion.
Yes, sir, but I would like to ask you a few questions about the installation of the wall safe.
Do these look like the hands of a laborer? I arranged for its purchase. I did not install it.
Thank you, sir. You can get dressed now.
Have you seen this one? Give me a finger. I call this my one-hand appendectomy.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Anytime.
Oh, good evening, Commissioner.
Good evening, Enright.
Mrs. McMillan. Well, sir, I suppose that you can tell.
I can tell. Same pattern?
Same pattern. I was also checking the guest list.
Same list?
Same list.
What's with your police, Commissioner? I can't go to a party in San Francisco without stripping.
You object to that?
I think some people would be above suspicion.
Who's he?
Edmund Lake, Matador, amateur.
Oh, that explains it. You know, when I got here, he was chasing a redhead around with a cape saying that he wanted her ears for a trophy.
If I know Lake, that wasn't the part of her he was after.
There's Frances. I'm going to talk to her for a minute.
Listen, sir, we've checked all the guests and managed to insult most of them in the process.
Frances, I'm so sorry. How's Carter taking it?
Well, you know Carter. He can't bear to lose anything. Once a year, he makes me take an inventory of everything in the house.
Francis, Carter, we'd like to ask you a few questions, if you're up to it.
I'm not up to it. I may never be up to anything ever again. It was a terrible party. Even before Frances insisted on opening the safe.
Now, why did you open the safe?
To show off her diamond. Why else?
Well, he never lets me wear it, so at least I can show it off to a few friends.
But when you opened the safe, the diamond was gone?
But the case was there, but the diamond was gone.
How many others know the combination of the safe?
He's the only one.
Well, I don't know why anybody would attempt a theft right in the middle of a party full of people.
Our thief likes nothing better than performing before a crowd. It's part of his style and signature.
This is the worst evening of my life, Francis, the worst.
Oh, Peter, I thought you catered the Parkins party.
They were burgled after dinner. Would you care for hors d'oeuvre, Mrs. McMillan?
No, thank you.
Commissioner, I believe you even missed them.
Yes, we did.
The worst evening in my entire life. Francis, I'm going home.
The worst evening in his life. Come along, Sally. I want to show you something, and I want you to tell me that it's wonderful.
I didn't know you had anything left.
Oh, you only took the diamond. Just a teeny little thing.
Oh.
What do you think of it?
Well, I like it. I don't understand it, but I like it.
Oh, I don't understand it. Carter hates it because he doesn't understand it. But I don't think you have to understand something to love it. Don't you agree?
Yes, I do. In this case, I do. I like it very much.
You stay here. I'm going to introduce you to the sculptor. John Thomas. John Thomas. I want to introduce yourself. Sally McMillan. This is John Thomas Clark.
How do you do? I was just admiring your work.
It's always a pleasure to meet someone who does.
I can see that gleam in your eye, John Thomas. Let me caution you. Don't propose anything unlawful. Sally's married to our police commissioner. Well, I must get back to dear old Carter.
So, you really like my mobile?
Yes, I do very much.
Frances doesn't understand it, you know. She says she loves it, but she doesn't understand it. I really prefer Carter's attitude. He says he hates it. That's because he understands it.
Well, you know, I've always been fascinated by mobiles. The thing that I don't understand is how they're done.
You really must come by my studio one day. I'll show you exactly how it's done.
I'd love to.
John Thomas?
I think that woman is calling you.
Where? I have a little trouble with my vision.
Oh, really? You'd never know it from your work.
Oh, it's an asset. I can only see one woman at a time.
You've been here all afternoon installing that hateful mobile. Now, please, can we not stay all night?
Lanthy hates my mobile. That's because she understands it. Mrs. McMillan, I'd like you to meet Lanthy Sims. Lanthy, Mrs. McMillan is interested in art.
Well, you've never introduced me to a woman who wasn't. Come on, John, let's go. I mean, the whole night has been a flop from beginning to end, and I've been absolutely assaulted by a policeman.
First, go over and tell Frances that you had a good time, and tell her that you're sorry about her diamond.
Well, I had a terrible time, and I'm not sorry about her diamond. As a matter of fact, I think it was the high point of this whole disastrous evening.
Then lie to her. You know how you love to do that.
The insurance investigator checked the safe before the party began, sir, and he says that the diamond was still there.
Did you investigate the investigator?
Yes, he's all right, sir. No, the diamond had to be taken by somebody who was at the party. I mean, 6 robberies in 7 months? You're right, sir. We're dealing with a master burglar who loves to perform in public.
All right, let's run down the list again. Fats Lieberman.
Still in San Quentin?
Masanti.
Still dead.
It always leads right back to the Dutchman.
Right on.
He's the only one who can operate in this manner.
Yes, but, sir, no one has heard from the Dutchman in the last 10 years.
Well, we're hearing from him now, I'll bet you. How many of these people were at those other parties?
Well, by my accounting, about 65.
It's the favorite after-dinner entertainment of the black tie circuit, only they're laughing less and less.
I really didn't need to hear that.
Well, you're lucky, Commissioner. At least you won't have to be here in the morning when the chief has to face the mayor and the press.
Would you rather be in Palm Springs, facing a national convention of police commissioners?
Darling, you'll have to face them when you get back anyway.
I really didn't need to hear that either. Good night, Enright.
Good night. Have a good trip.
You sure you want to play golf your first day here?
You're gonna play golf, aren't you?
Yeah, but you hate golf.
But I love you. Anyway, everybody plays golf in Palm Springs. It's very in. Boy, it sure is pretty down there.
Good time. Arriba, abajo, centro.
Mac McMillan.
Freddie!
Oh, you
Neil.
still got your guy. Hey, it's
Good to see you.
How are you?
Fine. What are you doing here?
I'm here with Boris Potter, the used car king of
Ah,
LA.
you're looking good. Oh, Freddie, I'd like you to meet my wife, Sally. This is Freddie O'Neill.
So you're the little lady that nailed him, huh? I hate to tell you how many tried.
I'd hate to tell you what they're missing. Nice to meet you, champ.
Now, just ex-jam. Now I'm strictly a golfing buddy. Hey, there's somebody wants you to meet. June, come here.
Mac! Hey, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Oh, fine. You remember my wife, Sally?
Oh, sure, Mac. Whatever you say.
Have you got a game?
Play with it. Why don't we make it a foursome?
Yeah, fine. Check
I'll
the
fix it
starter.
with the starter.
Sit down. Hey, Alan, bring him over here, will you?
How long are you gonna be here, Freddie?
Oh, for a week. At least that's what the man says.
What man?
Boris, the used car king.
Oh, you work for him.
Well, in a manner of speaking, I golf with him.
Oh, he's your friend.
No, I wouldn't give him the honor of calling him my friend.
I don't think I'm following this conversation.
Well, haven't you ever heard of a golf bum before?
I know a tennis bum. Is that the same thing?
Well, something like that, yeah. Except usually tennis bums have been champs at tennis. Now, a golf bum can have been a champ at anything. I'm a boxing champ who works the golf circuit.
Works it?
Yeah, that's right. I go from watering hole to watering hole, wherever a guy's willing to pick up the tab for a weekend or a week. he gets to introduce the champ as his golfing buddy, and I get to stay in the best hotels, plus a little cash on the side. I do all right.
Oh.
Look, it isn't as degrading as it sounds, really, sweetheart. I'm a trophy to them, I know that. But they need a trophy, and I need the bread.
We're all set. Be off time.
You still a big knocker?
Well, we'll see.
Sounds like hustler talk to me. Listen, June and I'll give you 3 strokes a side with just at the end of 9, maybe $20 Nassau.
Good.
Nice shot, Mac.
Okay, Sally.
Boy, that was fabulous. Well, I hope mine goes there. Oh. Listen, I think I'll walk.
Okay.
There's nothing lonelier than the game of golf.
Would you believe she's been taking lessons? Not only that, she's improved.
Hey, I've been reading about that jewel thief of yours. Sounds like you got yourself quite an operator.
Yeah, he's good, all right.
Have you been able to trace any of the loot?
We checked every nail on the fence. All the diamond cutters. We just about decided he's cutting them himself.
Right, could be. Beautiful.
Nice shot, Mac.
Nice, Freddie. Very nice.
That's my partner.
Okay, Sally, sock it to him.
Played that just right. You told me look down, I looked down. Don't take your eye off the ball, I didn't take my eye off the ball. I kept my arm straight.
I think Sally ought to take an axe with her in there. You know, thinking about the way your thief loves to perform at parties, he kind of reminds me of the Dutchman. Remember him?
Yeah.
Who's the Dutchman?
One of the biggest jewel thieves in Europe. Till Interpol made it too hot for him.
What's he look like?
Yeah, if we knew, we'd grab it. No one's ever even seen a photo of him.
Well, I saw him once.
You did?
Yeah, it was on my triumphant European tour. I remember thinking, he looked so young to be doing so well.
You saw him, huh?
Yeah.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Well, I think so.
I think I'll pay my wife a visit.
Right, see you on the green.
Sally,
Oh, Mac, you're gonna love it here. It's so secluded.
here, let me show you.
You better stand a little closer.
I am standing closer. Can't get any closer.
Well, the golf pro always does when he teaches me.
I pay for that?
Darling, it's worth it. I couldn't even get into the trees before he began.
Standing so close.
Right.
Okay, now look. Like that. See?
Oh, I get it.
Sally,
Yeah.
You know how you've always wanted to show off the new house?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how would you like to give a party? I mean, a really posh party. Invite the prominent. All 65 of them, and their diamonds.
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Freddie thinks he might be able to identify the Dutchman.
You're kidding, Freddie.
Excuse me, have you seen an extra ball around here?
No, we haven't.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he was listening?
I'm going to talk to Freddie about the party. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here. Oh. How's Sally?
Oh, she's having a wonderful time. Say, Freddie, we'd like to give you a party in San Francisco. Invite some of our well-jeweled friends. The kind of a party that someone like the Dutchman couldn't resist. Are you free?
Sounds like a ball.
Mac, look out!
Look out! My wife just got out of the rough.
Hey, Freddie, you really gonna love San Francisco.
Yeah?
I want you to know you can change your mind at any time.
Oh, don't worry about me, baby. I've been missing the ring. I'm ready for a little action.
That about does it, Commissioner.
Yeah, sure does. Thanks.
You're welcome.
See you in the shower.
Okay, baby.
Oh, Champ, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hi, Boris. I ran into a buddy.
Yeah? Well, I got a couple of buddies that are just dying to meet you. So get dressed and make it quick.
Sorry, Boris. After we get through here, my friend wants me to have a drink with him.
Look, I don't care what your friend wants. I'm the one who's footing the bills around here, and it's what I want. And I want you to get it on down to the clubhouse and meet these two guys, Champ.
Hey, we can have our drink later on, Freddie.
No, we'll have it as planned. Get lost, Boris. Get yourself another champ.
Now, don't you make the mistake of trying to knock on my door later.
I never knocked on your door in the first place, Buster. You did all the knocking.
There goes your meal ticket.
Who's hungry?
Since when you start hanging around with police commissioners, Freddie?
Well, Mac wasn't always one. He just got to be one somewhere along the line.
Huh? How come you?
Well, I've met a lot of people in my time, and I got a memory for faces. Oh, I gotta tell you, Boo, that's the worst massage I ever had. How do you keep your job?
Just another pretty face.
Oh.
Okay, Johnny, take your break now.
Right.
Who's June, Freddie?
I thought you knew her. She sure seemed like she knew you.
That's always happening to me. I'm forever reminding people of someone they think they know. Just hope we didn't talk too much about the Dutchman in front of her. Can she be trusted?
Well, I hope so. She's the daughter of an L.A. police commissioner.
Oh, that June. Enemies, Freddie?
I didn't think so, but that would indicate yes.
The sooner I get you into police custody, the better I'll feel.
Usually flying makes me nervous, but today I find it very soothing.
I usually find it soothing, too, but I wish that somebody would tell me what the rush is all about.
It's important to get Freddie to San Francisco as quickly and as safely as possible, that's all.
That's all. You're telling me that's all, but I know there's more to it. The reason you're telling me that's all is because you don't want to frighten me.
That's right. Because when I do tell you, it does frighten you.
Somebody's trying to kill us.
No.
Well, I feel better already.
Somebody's trying to kill me.
Mac?
You're frightened.
Well, why would anybody want to kill Freddie? The Dutchman.
Look at that jerk, will you? Miles and nothing, and he's crowding us. Hey, Red Baron, whoever you are, you're crowding the airline. Watch it.
That's the Dutchman. He really intends to get me. Fly this thing?
I'm gonna try.
See the Red Baron.
Maybe we lost him when we went through those clouds back there.
Mike, that was first class. How many lessons you had?
6.
You did that with 6 lessons? That's wonderful.
You haven't heard what number 7 was.
How to land. Hello? Hello, anyone? Mayday, mayday. Come in, anyone.
I'll level around. You're killing me.
Hey, you came to just in time for lesson number 7.
How do you feel?
Not good.
You feel strong enough to land it?
I think I'm about to black out again.
Before you black out, can you tell me how to land this?
I can't. Call the control tower for instructions.
I can't. The radio's out. Sprung a gas leak, too. We'll have to land it. Somewhere. Like a good place. Here, Sally. Read me the checklist.
The checklist. Checklist. Read the checklist. Before starting engines, before taxiing, before taking off.
That's the pre-flight check. Read me the part about landing.
Climb, cruise, before landing in range. Oh, here it is. Okay, before landing. Gear down, locked.
Gear down. Locked.
Green light visual.
Green light, visual.
Hide press, what's that?
Hydraulic pressure.
Oh. Gear and systems.
Pressure's okay.
Mixtures, auto rich.
Full rich, okay.
Prop controls, low pitch.
Prop control, low pitch.
Wow, you got that good. Flaps 1/4 down.
Flaps, 1/4 down.
No smoking sign on.
Oh, Sally.
You said to read the list. It's right here on the list.
All right, Sally, that completes it. Hold tight, everyone.
What's that?
Red light. The landing gear is coming back up. I must have hit the switch when I set the flaps. Okay. Landing gear down, green light on. Here we go.
Come on, number 7.
Mac, that was fantastic.
Beautiful job, Mac. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Beautiful, Mac. Beautiful.
We made it?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Not any better. I don't suppose we made it to San Francisco.
Not quite.
Now listen, the commissioner should be back in about 2 hours, so you better take a look at this group of characters one more time.
Okay, I'll get right on it, Sarge.
Yes, Ann?
It's the commissioner on line 4.
Thank you. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. What? You landed where? You landed the airplane. Well, wasn't that dangerous, sir? I will. Goodbye, sir. Ann, I want a heli ambulance to Yorba Linda to pick up a wounded pilot and the commissioner's party. I'm going to need 6 men to meet them at the San Francisco airport. I want a car for myself, and I want 4 men to go to the Hotel Taylor and make security preparations.
Yes, sir.
He landed it himself.
Now, what about the plane?
All we know is that it was a stolen plane, sir, and that they deserted it in the desert.
Well, it ain't much, but it's safe.
Sure, baby. That's what my manager said when he arranged my last fight.
You mean with that kid called Clay?
Right.
Well, I'll try not to lead you into a mismatch, Freddie. Come on in, right? We got some shopping to do.
What a marvelous dinner.
Here. Try this on for dessert.
What is it? Oh, Mac! That's gorgeous. Fits perfectly. You've never done anything like this before. Thank you. Thank you.
Except you can't keep it. It goes back after the party.
I know. It's just that you've never done anything like this before.
Oh, excuse me, back later.
Oh, Mildred, come here and see what Mac bought me.
Wow, what a rock. What'd that set you back, Commissioner?
50 big ones, Mildred.
50,000?
But be careful whom you tell it. We wouldn't want a visit from our local jewel thief. Might be a little embarrassing.
Got the message, Commissioner. Say, what's the occasion? I didn't miss your birthday, did I, Mrs. McMillan?
No occasion, Mildred.
Oh, you did something that bad, huh, Commissioner?
I just happen to love my wife.
Well, sure, don't we all?
Five,
4,
3, 2. Contact, she's calling Agnes. Then in alphabetical order, Beatrice, Clarissa, Dot, and Elsbeth. It'll be inside the back door of every home on the hill before midnight.
Oh, would you like to look at our list, how it's coming along so far?
Mm-hmm. Peter Childs, what's he doing on this list? You know I hate his food.
Darling, he's the inn caterer.
Yeah, inn caterer, yes, I know.
You know, he could be the Dutchman. You know, he's been at all the parties, and he's always the first to arrive and the last to leave.
Well, somehow I can't see the Dutchman slaving over a hot kitchen stove.
You've never made crab ragoon. It takes a very light touch.
Okay, I'll put him down, right into the surgeon who does a knot with one hand.
Do you think he could be the Dutchman?
Well, that's a possibility. One of the things we know about the Dutchman is he's very adept with his hands, as is the surgeon.
Well, then you better put down the matador. Remember what Sergeant Enright said about how handy he was with a cape.
Everybody's suspect.
This party is getting exciting. I'm going to have to go out and look for a dress to go with my ring. Well, I can't very well go to a party with John Thomas Clark and his mistress without looking special.
And that's another one, Clark. Think of the dexterity needed to make those mobiles.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You're just suspicious of everyone who wants to give me lessons.
Yeah, right.
Lessons. Oh, I'm booked for a golf lesson tomorrow.
That is it. I'm going to bed before I say something I might regret. It's early. You don't have to come to bed if you don't want to.
Darling, I'm not going to take golf lessons to follow you all around the course and then not follow you to bed.
Okay. Straight back. Well, I think that's all for today, Mrs. McMillan.
Tell me, Buck, am I getting any better?
No. I'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right. Good. Good, Miss Wilson. Fine. Miss McMillan?
Yeah.
It was found on the windshield of her car, sir. We also found the car that they used. It was stolen. No fingerprints. We're checking with our underworld contacts, sir, but again, so far, nothing. I'm afraid we're going to have to treat this like any other kidnapping, sir. We'll just have to wait till they get in touch with us, and then we can set up arrangements for the swap.
If the Dutchman is determined to get me, he will, now or later. If you ain't careful, it could be me and Sally. Now, stop worrying about me, will you? I can take care of myself, but she can't. Look, Mac, I never backed away from a match in my life. I want to tangle with a Dutchman. I was a champ, baby. You're forgetting that. So, that's the way it's gonna be. Hey, Mac, I'm a free agent. There ain't no way that you can hold me here. So you either arrange that swap right now with the Dutchman, or I'm walking out of here and making my own deal with him. And you know I can't. Look, I want that lady of yours back where she belongs. I don't like the company she's keeping right now.
Oh. I don't suppose this stuff looks as bad as it tastes. I know you're there. I can hear you breathing. How long is this silent treatment gonna last, anyway? I don't suppose I could reach you with a little, I guess not. You're right. Why bother to make friends? We have no time. I'm gonna be out of here by tomorrow anyway, right? Right? Hello? Thanks, Freddie.
Is the policeman who accidentally shot O'Neill on suspension, Commissioner?
Yes, he is.
Mrs. McMillan, I know how you must feel, but would you mind giving us a statement?
I didn't see anything. I was blindfolded the whole time. They had, those stocking things over their heads when they kidnapped me.
Well, how many men
Mrs.
were there?
McMillan? I don't know, two in the car.
Mrs.
McMillan? I don't know, Mac. I don't know. Can't we just go home? I don't want to answer anymore.
Yes, of course.
Commissioner, is it true that Freddie O'Neill was your only lead in all these recent jewel thefts?
Yes, it's true. I'll give you a statement in a minute. Honey, the mayor insists I make a full report. Why don't you go on home and I'll join you as soon as I can.
Can we ask her just a few more questions?
Not now. She's exhausted. Take her home, Tom.
what about O'Neill? Did he agree to the swap, or was he forced into it?
He insisted on it, gentlemen.
But now, wait a minute, Commissioner. We still don't have a...
And so, a stray bullet by a policeman in the tragic confusion of the swap for Mrs. Sally McMillan cost the battling Irishman, Freddie O'Neill, his life. But we repeat, Police Commissioner McMillan's wife has been safely returned.
Thank you, George, for your on-the-spot report. Tonight, in tribute to a real champion, this station is proud to present highlights of Freddie O'Neill's boxing career. This was Freddie's first match as a professional against Kid Larson. He won by a knockout in the 5th round and established himself as a major contender. Within a period of 6 years, Freddie O'Neill had fought 14 main events.
Hello, Mildred. How is she?
I gave her a double shot of hot milk and a little sleeping pill. Something ought to work.
Freddie's fans will remember his bout with Vic Armstrong when he scored a spectacular knockout in the 7th round and earned him the shot at the middleweight championship. He shocked the boxing world by defeating Hal Stenson for the middleweight championship. This fighting Irishman had a heart of gold and a helping hand for any friend in need. He had great confidence in the young people of today. Whenever he wasn't in training or...
Sally. And try Mrs. McMillan for me again, will you please?
I just did, sir. The line's still busy.
And that's with 2 phones in the house. She slept all night. She's been talking all morning. I haven't even had a chance to talk to her. Keep trying, Ann.
Oh, thank you so much. If you just give me your number, maybe I could call you as soon as the arrangements have been made. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Goodbye.
Oh, more telegrams. How many people do you suppose the Irishman knew?
Incredible. Who do you suppose they all are? What do they do?
Well, this one is signed Sugar LaLure. I can guess what she does.
I think they'll all be at the funeral?
Well, sure. Everybody loves a fighter. There aren't many left today.
Poor Freddie. He certainly did die the way he lived. I wish there was something I could do for him to really thank him.
Well, he'll have a nice funeral. And that's all any Irishman asks of life.
Mildred, that's it. We're gonna have a wake. A real Irish wake. And we're gonna invite all of Freddie's friends.
All of them? Even Sugar LaLure?
All of them. They were all friends of Freddie's, and he would want them there.
Listen, Mrs. McMillan, I spotted some pretty well-known gamblers in there and some out-and-out gangsters.
Well, any friend of Freddie's. Miss Commissioner McMillan, please.
Well, we're not going to put out that silver we polished.
Oh, yes, we are. It's going to be a very elegant wake.
Yes, Ann.
Mrs. McMillan on 3.
Thank you. Hi, honey.
Hi, Mac. You wouldn't believe the telephone calls and the telegrams we've had about Freddie.
How are you, okay?
I'm going to be fine, especially now. I've come up with a lovely idea for Freddie.
Oh?
Mac, we're going to have a wake for Freddie. A real Irish wake, and we're going to have it at our house, and we're going to invite all of his friends. What do you think? Don't say no.
Oh, no, I was just, well, you haven't really met any of his friends, you know.
I know, but I've talked to most of them on the phone. The phone hasn't stopped ringing all day. Please, Mac?
Oh, well, that's not a bad idea. It's a good idea. Go ahead, begin making plans. Freddie deserves the best.
Thanks, Mac.
I'll be right home. I have something very important to tell you. And Sally, I think it's a great idea.
I knew you'd be pleased, Mac.
Bye. We may get our shot at the Dutchman after all.
How's that, sir?
We're going to have a wake for Freddie O'Neill.
Oh. A wake? That's where the casket is open, isn't it?
Yes, I know it. Would you please stop crying, Mr. Tipolino? All right, Tippy. I know it was a great loss for all of us. Your brother. Yes, you know, I had that same feeling myself. Hi, darling.
Hi.
Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I was, your cousin felt the same way, too. Oh. Well, sure, we'd be glad to have them. Here, let me put that down. Okay. Thanks a lot. All right. It was an honor talking to you, too. Okay, Tippy. Bye-bye.
Tippy? Are you talking to Louis Tipolino, the restaurant owner?
He is such a sweet man.
He's the biggest crook in town.
Why isn't he in jail?
That's how crooked he is. He makes it look legal.
Well, I had to invite him to Freddie's wake. He sent such a sweet wire.
Sally. Look, about the guest list. Why do you invite the people we were going to invite to Freddie's party, too? How would you like that?
That would be a fabulous idea. Freddie would have liked that. You know, also, I think it'll add a little class to our wake.
It's just the way he put it.
Our wake could use a little... He put it? Put what? When?
Why don't you sit down, Sally? I'll pour you a drink.
I don't want to sit down, and I certainly don't want to drink.
Freddie's alive,
I think I'll sit down.
and I'll pour you a drink.
I think I'll drink it. What do you mean, Freddie's alive?
Our men were using blanks. The whole thing was staged to make it look real.
How could you do that?
I know it was a terrible thing to put you through, Sally, but I had to.
Couldn't you trust me enough to have let me in on it?
Oh, sure. If I'd known where the kidnappers were holding you, I'd have phoned you.
You always let me in on everything. You could have given me a signal in the alley. You could have winked.
Oh, sure. You see? It had to be a perfect performance to fool the Dutchman, and he was out there somewhere watching. You, Freddie, me, all of us. I couldn't risk it after what you'd been through. And the only way to keep Freddie alive was to convince the Dutchman that Freddie was dead.
I can understand that. Where's Freddie now?
Safe, out of sight, and under police protection. And looking forward to the wake more than anybody, with the possible exception of the Dutchman.
Is he going to be there?
Well, that's what we're counting on. We'll have mourners wearing diamonds of every shape and size, begged, borrowed, and stolen, probably.
With Freddie playing dead and identifying the Dutchman at the same time? Mac.
We can do it. And we're counting on you, too.
Oh, now that I know Freddie's alive, I'll be fine. Sorry I got so upset before.
Oh, I can understand that.
Oh, Mac, I think I've come up with a clue myself.
Yeah?
Of course, I couldn't see or hear anything when I was hostage, but I could taste. And they fed me a stew that was so awful that if she ever cooked for me again, I know that I could spot her.
She? Why do you say she?
Why do I say she? Why do I say she?
I don't know. You're the one who said it. What are you doing?
I'm sniffing.
Well, I can tell you're sniffing, but why are you sniffing?
Perfume. There was perfume everywhere they took me. That's why I said she. Mac, that's it. The Dutchman is a Dutch woman.
That's a possibility. Could you recognize that perfume?
Odor, please, odor. It's unforgettable. I'll tell you another thing. I was very discreet when I was sniffing. I remember being very discreet. I'm almost sure that no one knew that I was sniffing. Aren't you proud of me? I've cracked the case.
Yeah, well, it's a beginning. Your real work comes tomorrow night when you have to sniff your way through that wake.
Oh, I can't wait to get a look at that woman that would wear that kind of perfume. Oh, her escorts must be drugged by the end of the evening.
Maybe that's her technique.
How would you like to see a little bit of my technique? Kate?
Hey.
How are you? Oh. Let's see. Ooh, it looks so confining.
Well, it's soft.
How about one for the road?
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you think you could figure some way to slip me a couple of these while I'm on the road?
Well, this is something I never thought I'd see.
Well, it ain't bad. A lot more comfortable than some beds I've been in.
I think you look cute.
I bet you say that to all the corpses.
She does. Except this is the first time a corpse has talked back. Are you really comfortable, Freddie?
Yeah, except I don't know why I had to come in the formal.
Oh, that was my idea. Lie down. I'm a little nervous about that mirror.
Well, I think it's great. I can see practically the whole room.
Sure, practically the whole room can see you. What if they catch you breathing?
That's why I brought some extra flowers to put all over the top of them. Then I'm going to take these candelabra and put them in close so people can't get close.
Good idea.
I counted the silver, and I'm going to count it again when the evening's over.
Here, Sally.
Gotcha. Ready, Freddie? I hope you're not allergic.
You can't call me canvasback now.
This is one fight you lost. Hold on. What do you think?
Do I get up when the bell rings?
You know what? I think it's gonna work. Can't even tell he's breathing.
Dreadful house. I don't know which I despise more, the exterior or the interior.
I don't mind the house so much as I do the people. It's a whole new breed of parasites. Funeral crashers.
Any luck?
Not yet.
Watch it. I can see your lips moving.
I still don't think this is such a good idea, boss. I mean, the police commissioner's own home?
I'd risk anything for Freddie O'Neill.
Oh, yeah? I ain't never met no Irishman, alive or dead, worth going to jail for.
I've never seen so much drinking at a party for a live person.
Is this your first wake?
And my last. I'm going to be cremated. Oh, ladies, be sure and try the crab rangoon. And you there, speed it up with the coffee.
Commissioner? I'd like to take several of these characters in for questioning right now.
I know what you mean, Henry.
Looks almost as good dead as he did alive.
He looks better.
I'll take that.
What?
A carving set up your sleeve.
Oh, I'm with the catering set.
I'm with the police commissioner.
Was he anyway?
I have no idea. You're the one that accepted the invitation.
It's me.
Oh, hi, Mildred.
There lies a man who says he never threw a fight to Freddie O'Neill. A fake and a fraud.
What's your name?
Enright, man.
Enright, man. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I really like that name.
Good evening. You ever seen a couple of being smashed?
No.
You're fogging up the mirror. Any luck?
Still sniffing.
Well, you're ready. You're ready. You're a beautiful boy. Movies, Las Vegas, you name it.
Hey, Mac! Mac, remember when you said anytime I need a favor?
Listen, you're really ready. You know, I don't want to coerce you. If I snap my fingers the wrong
Listen
way,
to
you know,
him. Why don't you gentlemen have a drink in the bar?
Oh, anything you say, Commissioner.
Excuse me, but where do I know you from?
Well, I've been working on this picture at Universal.
This party's worse than yours.
I agree.
Mrs. McMillan?
Sally, you really must do something about that cold.
Oh, Francis, it's just one of those 24-hour bugs. I'm sure it'll be gone tomorrow.
Oh, Francis, a familiar face, thank goodness. Isn't this the most ghastly party you've ever been in? And the people here. You know, there's this one dreadful woman who goes around sniffing. Has she sniffed you?
Yes.
Well, you know, anytime you accept an invitation to a police commissioner's home, you have to be very careful.
Mrs. McMillan, it's the bee. I never hoped I'd be lucky enough to find my hostess and all this.
She's the hostess of this thing?
Lanthy.
Oh, that's okay. I agree with Miss Sims. This is a terrible party.
Well, not really, as wakes go.
Well, couldn't we go, John?
You'll have to forgive Lanthy. She's not at her best at parties, or anywhere else for that matter.
Well, I think you forgot one thing.
Always living in the past, Lanthy. I hope you haven't lost your interest in mobiles, Mrs. McMillan. I'd love you to come to my studio tomorrow if you can get away.
I wish I could get away right now.
Well, I think we could arrange that, too.
Oh, tomorrow would be fine.
Good. Shall we say about noon, then?
Fine.
Bye.
Now watch.
Doctor, you're not doing your good old one-handed knot trick again, are you?
But this gentleman begged me to show it to him, Commissioner.
He did?
Did I hurt you, fella?
What's the matter? How could they be, Francis? Your ears are pierced.
You're telling me!
I told you this was a bad idea.
Okay, let's go.
Hold it, everybody! Hold it! Everybody! Enright, lock the doors.
All right, quiet. Just a minute.
All right, everybody. The ladies will go upstairs, please. The gentlemen will stay down here.
We know the procedure, Commissioner.
Matt, what is the procedure?
Procedure? After a fruitless search and a dismal failure, and after the Dutchman has been victorious again, we are going to get smashed.
San Francisco's master jewel thief struck again last night, and this time at the home of Police Commissioner Stuart McMillan. Stolen was a pair of earrings valued at $100,000, removed from the pierced ears of Mrs. Frances Miley, wife of the famed financier Carter Miley. The heist took place at the wake of battling Freddie O'Neill, accidentally gunned down by police as he was being exchanged for the kidnapped wife of the police commissioner. A search of all the guests proved futile, and San Francisco's mysterious jewel thief has been successful once again.
Great picture. Who turned that up?
I think it's been on all night.
Oh, that's better. I'll set it later. Oh, Should I bring either of you, you'll pardon the expression, something to eat?
Oh, that's where the ice pack is.
I was bringing it to you.
Oh, never mind. I think if I just sit down, that ought to do it. Oh!
I was watching the Late Show. Excuse me.
Goodbye, Doc.
Good heavens, I'm late for surgery.
Who was that?
Just another guest who didn't know when to leave.
Oh, I'm never giving another party. I can't get that clock in focus.
I can't even get you into focus.
I wonder what time it is. I told John Thomas Clark that I'd drop by his studio for a lesson in mechanical mobiles at 12 o'clock.
The way your hands are shaking?
Well, it's modern art, Mildred. I think shaking hands could be an asset.
But first, you've got a morning of sniffing ahead of you.
Oh, Mac, even my nose has a hangover.
I'm sorry, Sally, but your nose is the only clue we've got.
No, this isn't it. Madam, if you could just be a little more specific.
Well, that's all I can tell you.
You know, you've already sniffed $30 worth.
Mac?
Find it?
No, darling. Could you please pay this lady $30?
Oh, hi, Mac.
Hi.
Oh, well, seeing it's you. We're such old friends. No charge.
Has she always been this reasonable?
No. Well, this is... Oh, I'm sorry. This is very new and quite unique. I'm not the regular girl here, you know.
No, this isn't it, but it's very nice. Do you have anything else?
Just a moment. Here, try these.
Oh, this is very unusual. Here.
Is it?
No. What's this called?
Oh, dear. That's my medicine.
Oh.
You know, maybe I should try to find you somebody with a little bit more experience. Oh, if you could just describe to someone who knew exactly what you wanted, then, just a moment, please.
Isn't she cute? I like her.
Yeah, but she does seem a little incompetent.
I know, but I like her because she doesn't know you.
Can I help you? Oh, hi, Mac.
Yes, what we wanted was someone with a little more experience.
May I help you, sir? Oh, hello, Mac. It's nice to see you again. Oh, no, that's not for you, honey. Why don't you try some of this, huh?
I don't think we'll find anything here, Mac. Wait a minute. What is this? This is it. This is the odor.
This is a man's cologne.
I know. That's what's so strange. I thought it was a perfume. It turns out it was a cologne.
I'll take that bottle, please. Charge it.
We're onto something.
Freddie. Freddie, wake up. Wake
up. Oh, hi, Mac. Ooh, I wish I were dead. Well, I don't think I could live through another week.
Here, smell this.
What? You want me to smell like Bull Dunham?
Bull uses this cologne, doesn't he?
He did that day at the Springs.
Do you know where he's staying while he's in the city?
He said he was at Rocky's.
Rocky's gym?
Mac, is that the smell that Sally was looking for?
Yeah, I think so.
You think Bull is the Dutchman?
No, he's not that bright. But he could be working for the Dutchman or something. I'll go over to Rocky.
No, well, you know, if Bull thinks that you're pumping him, he'll just forget how to talk.
I'm going to tell him how thoughtful you were to remember him in your will.
That bum after he insulted me at my own wake? Ow.
Freddie thought a lot of you, Bull.
Ah, the poor guy.
One of the last things he said, he wanted to give you his boxing gloves. First pair he ever used.
He wanted to give them to me?
Yeah? I'll mail them to you down in the Springs.
Yes, well, I'll hang them on the wall in the massage room. Put a picture of Freddie up there, too.
Hey, Freddie would like that.
I'm gonna miss that, Bo.
Yeah, we all are. Nice cologne, Bo.
Hey, lower your voice, will you? I've been taking enough razzing from the bums in here about this smell.
Oh, I like it.
You do?
Yeah. Where can I buy some?
I don't know. If you want some, I'll ask Mr. Clark where he gets it.
Mr. Clark?
Hey, you know, that sculptor guy.
Oh, John Thomas Clark. Oh, present?
Yeah, last time he was down in Springs, he just brought it down.
When was that, Bull?
The same time you... what is it you want anyway, Mr. Commissioner? You know,
Well, one of the first things I want is to put you under arrest, Bull.
Hey, nice swings, fella. Got a manager? All you need
All
is...
I need is a phone.
Come on in, the door is open. Mrs. McMillan. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
The artist at work, I see.
Well, I'm afraid it's little more than a trade these days, created by the demands of the marketplace. Art is nothing but a business.
Well, a very good one for you. This is a fantastic studio.
Yes, it is very well equipped. How do you like my latest monstrosity? Electrically run. I call it Cycle of Life. The title alone doubles the price. You like my cologne?
Yes. Do you know that I have been looking for that scent for my husband? Isn't it a coincidence that you happen to have it on?
And last night at the wake, were you looking for it then too?
Last night?
Lanthy told me you was sniffing all evening. I assumed you had a cold. Now I realize you didn't.
No, I do. I thought it was one of those 24-hour things, you know, but I guess I'm gonna have it for a while. Maybe I better go before I expose you, you know.
Oh, Mrs. McMillan, I suspect I'm already exposed.
You're the Dutchman.
I'm the Dutchman.
How do you do it? I mean, what with all those detectives looking at the safe and everything?
Illusion, my dear. Like my mobiles. You think you see something when you don't. No one saw me take the diamond at the party because I didn't. I took it just before the party, when I came to install the mobile. But society creates its own heroes. Everyone wanted to believe that I could open a safe in full view of a crowd. That excited them tremendously, and so they believed it.
Oh.
Sally.
Oh, Mac the Dutchman. How are you?
Fine. I'd like to shake hands with you, Freddie.
I know what you mean. My hands were bandaged for a month after my fight with Stonehead Kelly.
Oh, yeah?
Stonehead Kelly?
That's how I got the bandages.
Oh. You better give me a big hug, Freddie, because I think my man's going to be out of action for the next couple of weeks.
May I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think that's my cab.
We're gonna miss you, Freddie.
Have a good time, Waikiki.
Oh, I will. I spent several weeks in the cuff with Muggsy. He's first class. It ain't such a bad life, sweetheart.
Oh.
Dropped your guard again. Stay well now.
Bye, Freddie. Aloha.
Bye.
Isn't Freddie great? We're really gonna miss him.
Do you really mean that about my being out of action for weeks?
Well, Mac, it is a little tricky with bandages on your hands.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you believe me, Mac?
Of course I believe you.
Still think I've met him, don't you, Mac?
Did I say that? I don't believe I did.
I didn't say you said it. I said you're thinking it. I know your mind.
My mind is thinking maybe roast beef, wild rice, and perhaps a good salad.
You mean you really believe me?
Of course I do.
How could you possibly believe me?
If the situation were reversed, wouldn't you believe me? If a strange woman wrote a composition and named it after me and sent me flowers and invited us to dinner and I said I didn't know her and never met her, well, what would you think?
You know exactly what I'd think. No wonder I'm riddled with guilt. Completely innocent and riddled with guilt. Listen, Mac. Do you suppose that's blues for Sally Ann?
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize you've been ringing the buzzer through what might be my song?
Well, that's because we're here for dinner, and I'm hungry. Sims! Sims? Sims! Call an ambulance, Sally.
Operator, get an ambulance to 604 North Lombard, apartment 1203.
is he?
He's unconscious, but his pulse is regular.
Sally?
In here, Mac.
Mac, look at this. Why would he keep it?
Was the scrapbook open?
Just like this.
Maybe that's what he was reading when he was attacked.
But I've never known anybody to keep a scrapbook of bad reviews.
Peter Warlock. Isn't he the critic you read to every Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. He certainly never had a kind word for Buzz Sims.
Wonder why a good musician would keep such bad reviews.
What's that funny look on your face?
And it's signed, affectionately, Sally M. I believe you.
RD1, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll send the number over to the DMV. We should have a report in the morning.
Let's find out about the people close to Sims.
Sir,
He's got a girlfriend who calls herself a Baroness. Baroness von Hugo from Milwaukee.
Anyone else?
Well, there's his manager, Joe Layton.
Who?
The doctor says there's no need to cancel. We can go ahead as scheduled. And there's still a few choice seats available.
Here comes the commissioner.
Dr. Haley, report to your office, please.
How about a statement, Commissioner?
We've just begun our investigation. Nothing yet.
What about the new piece Buzz is premiering at the concert? Blues for Sally Ann's dedicated to Mrs. McMillan, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but it's not relevant in this case.
Miss McMillan, how well do you know Buzz Sims?
We've never met.
Oh, come on, Mrs. McMillan.
Mrs. McMillan has made her statement. You may use it.
Dr. Allen.
Any further statements will come from my office in the
Just
morning.
make sure you find Buzz's attacker before the concert, Commissioner.
You're a new face.
Joe Layton.
Oh. Well, the police are working on several leads now, but none for publication.
What leads?
You're not listening, Ken. I said none for publication. And no more statements tonight.
I'm not kidding, Commissioner. Buzz Sims is a multi-million-dollar talent. We expect your best men on this case.
This may come as a surprise to you, Mr. Layton, but you don't have to have $1 million talent to get our best men. We use them on every case.
Maybe you better excuse us, maybe. I think the commissioner wants to ask me a few questions.
Well, that's Sally M. Then I keep forgetting. It is a blues.
I hope you'll excuse the Baroness, but then I suppose you're as puzzled at my naming a composition after you as she is.
Well, I don't think I was exactly what she expected. I hope you're not disappointed.
No, not at all. I'm delighted.
What can you tell us about tonight? Any idea who attacked you?
Well, I didn't see anybody, but then I was working. When I'm working, I'm always alone, no matter who's there.
Not even a glimpse?
No?
Mr. Sims, you have a picture of my wife on your piano.
Yeah?
Would you mind telling me how it got there?
Sure, it came through the mail, right after my new composition was announced. I assumed you sent it.
No.
Well, that's strange, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you know anybody who'd want to kill you?
No?
Ever received a threatening letter?
Quite a few. But then they were all from girls who threatened to kill themselves if I wouldn't marry them.
Then you have no enemies.
I'm not certain I haven't got any enemies, Commissioner, but then I'm not sure I have any friends either.
You know him?
No, but I know who he is. That's Manny Sky. Used to be Buzz's drummer. Why would he be coming to see him?
Why wouldn't he?
Buzz fired him.
You know why?
Nobody does. Manny was a terrific drummer, and supposedly they were really close friends, but Buzz fired him.
And his girlfriend, the Baroness, from Milwaukee? What have you read about her?
Well, she's sort of an over-the-hill groupie who jumps from celebrity to celebrity. She met the Baron while she was in Europe the summer after high school, but she dumped him 6 months later.
I suppose you know how she met Buzz.
Mm-hmm. On a balcony overlooking a ski slope in Innsbruck during his last concert tour.
It's nice to know that all those hours you spent reading magazines aren't wasted.
Well, if you want the news one... The newspaper office. That's where it came from. It had to be.
What?
That picture on Buzz's piano. It's got to be the one I gave Dorothy Clark. She loaned it to me again last year when I was chairman of the Arts Bowl. The newspaper needed a picture so quickly. But they never returned it. That's got to be where it came from. I remember I was worried about it because it was signed affectionately Sally M. But the editor said it was all right. He said he could crop out the signature. I'm going to call the newspaper right now. Hello? This is Sally M. Who is this?
Who is this? What kind of a voice?
Well, it was a man's voice, I think. I'm not sure. It was muffled. He said to tell you that if you didn't get out of Buzz Sims' life, that he'd see to it that Blues for Sally M becomes a reality.
My dear, you're usually so prompt. I was afraid something might have happened to you. You know, I do feel guilty about your driving all this distance.
I enjoy the drive. Wow, is that bright? Let me fix it.
Well, thank you, thank you. Light blindness can be painful. Oh, you'll find a little present on that table.
Mr. Warlock, you've got to stop doing that.
Nonsense. Well, go on, open it.
It's my favorite cologne. But it's too expensive, and you shouldn't have done it.
And you're kind enough to drive all the way down here just to read to me? No, it's just a small token of my very, very deep appreciation.
I enjoy reading to you. I read for several other people, you know that, and I don't expect to be paid. Now, you've got to promise me that you're not going to do it again.
Well, I see you're just as lovely as ever this morning. I'm glad there was no reason to worry about you.
Not me. Did you hear about Buzz Sims?
Yes, it was on the radio this morning.
You know, my husband and I were just arriving at his apartment for dinner when it happened.
Did you see the attacker?
Oh, no. Nobody has the slightest idea who did it, least of all Buzz Sims.
Well, perhaps it was a music lover.
Mr. Warlock, that's unkind.
Forgive me, my dear. I didn't realize he was such a friend of yours. There was nothing personal intended. I've never met the man.
No, neither had I until last night. You know, his scrapbook was open to a page of your reviews. I remember how we laughed at the clever way that you phrased them. But they didn't seem so clever last night.
Ah, but we did have fun laughing together, didn't we?
Well, they were witty and literate. They were very cruel.
Not cruel. Objective. Now, I've no doubt that Buzz Sims is a very nice man.
Buzz Sims has talent, Mr. Warlock. I'm not a critic, but I know that much.
I thought we were talking about music, young lady. I didn't say your friend didn't have talent. He's quite talented. But he betrayed that talent. Ah. Let's not talk about Buzz Sims. Why don't you go over there and read me my review of last night's Leonard Bernstein concert? I ravaged him. Absolutely ravaged him.
When we got here, the door was unlocked, and the room looked exactly like this.
Well, we checked this place out to make sure that robbery wasn't the motive. The tape recorder and the piano are the only two things of value. They're both still here, especially the piano.
What about money?
He says he doesn't keep any. Says that he gets $50 a week from his manager and credit cards.
That's what I do with Sally, except it hasn't quite worked out.
That's Mrs. McMillan's compact, isn't it, sir?
Yes, Sergeant. We heard voices from the bedroom and a cry for help. This door was locked, so I had to break it in. The tape recorder was playing and the windows open, so whoever it was must have escaped from the balcony.
Police, hold it right there.
Look out! Look out!
Are you really the police?
That's right. You Manny Sky?
Yeah.
Give me the tape.
What's on it?
Buzz's latest. Blues for Sally M.
What else?
Nothing, man. Just music.
Then why steal it?
I wasn't stealing. I was just borrowing.
You make a habit of breaking into other people's apartments to borrow things?
I didn't realize you'd be there to open the front door for me.
Well, why didn't you stop when I said police?
Because I didn't believe it. I thought you were the bums who attacked Buzz.
Any idea who they were?
The world's full of crazy people.
What about you, Sky? Why did Buzz fire you?
That is something that you'd have to ask Buzz. But if you think I'd kill him because of it, you're just as crazy as the rest of the world.
We better ask you some more questions. Downtown.
How come?
Because we want some answers.
Last evening, I had the misfortune of attending the rock concert at Carmel. You know, in Naples, a total failure. Where Mr. Blunt
Listen to it.
sings otherwise, the theatrical audience.
I am listening. It's nice. Buzz has written himself a piece of music.
Under the music. Listen to the voice.
Civilized mind.
Voice? What voice? I'm grooving with the music.
Well, groove with the voice. Whose is it?
You any voices, Sergeant?
Of course I do. Isn't that why you took the tape? Isn't that the real reason you wanted it?
The reason I wanted it was to hear the new drummer's solo. They've told me that the new guy's good, but hearing is believing.
You know whose voice it is. You're protecting somebody.
Commissioner, I don't hear voices. Too bad about you and the sergeant here.
Officer, get him out of here. And Manny, don't leave town.
Oh, wow. I wish I could stay and hear the drummer's solo. Maybe you'll call me back later, huh?
I don't think we're going to get too far with him.
I don't think we're going to get that far.
You know, Commissioner, maybe you should,
Maybe I should what?
ask Mrs. McMillan to listen to that tape. No offense, sir, but I am a police officer trained to follow leads in their logical order. That's all.
What logical order?
Number 1, Buzz Sims names a composition for Mrs. McMillan. Number 2, her photograph with her signature on it is found in his apartment. Number 3, he sends roses and then invites the two of you to dinner. And number 4, her compact was found there.
And what does your police training tell you?
That there just might possibly be some connection between Buzz Sims and Mrs. McMillan.
Sergeant Enright, my wife happens to be the most honest person I know. When she says she's not withholding information, she's not. As for the photograph, I had it checked out this morning. It was on file at a newspaper office. A man telephoned asking for it, and they gave it to him. As for the compact, I'll check with my wife.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you. That was DMV, sir. That RD1 license plate belongs to an Arthur Drake of Mill Valley. Guess I'd better find out what his story is, huh?
I don't know how it got there. I didn't even know it was lost.
Well, if you remembered where you lost it, it might help.
Well, I've lost a lot of other compacts, Mac. What makes this one so important? The fact that it was found in a man's apartment?
Oh, I know it was a plant, but if I knew where you lost it, I might have an idea who planted it.
Sure, that's what you're saying, but that's not what you think. You actually believe that I lost this compact in Buzz's apartment and that I knew him.
When are you going to start believing I believe you?
When you start believing me. I suppose you think I made up that whole story about the picture, that I really did give Buzz a picture that was signed affectionately Sally M, and that I lied to you about.
I checked on the photograph this morning. A man called identifying himself as Buzz, asking for the picture, and they mailed it to him.
You checked on it. You checked on me, Mac.
Well, you started to do it yourself last night.
But it's one thing for me to check on me. It's another thing for you to check on me.
I wasn't checking on you. I was checking on a photograph.
But it was a photograph of me. How could you?
Well, it was very simple. All you have to do is pick up the telephone and start dialing.
You checked on me because you were worried. And you were worried because you thought I might be in some kind of jeopardy. I also forgot that this was the compact that you gave me for our anniversary last year. It was kind of dumb. Forgive me?
Forgiven?
Oh, no, not so easy. Make me suffer.
Suffer.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead, suffer. Come on, baby. Go, go, go.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Feel better?
Yeah, much. Whatever happened to that engraved money clip that I gave you the same year?
This?
I never would have forgiven you if you lost it. And the year before that pen and pencil set?
These?
And the lighter?
I stopped smoking.
You mean you're telling me you no longer have that beautiful lighter?
I no longer smoke.
You lost it.
No, I
You lost
just
it.
don't remember where I...
You
okay,
lost
I
it.
lost
Aha.
it. Aha. Mhm.
Got any idea where you might have lost it?
No.
Exactly. It's upstairs in the bureau drawer in the back behind your handkerchiefs.
It used to be. Isn't there anymore.
You mean you really lost it?
Is this 4200 Laurel, Mr. Arthur Drake?
Yes.
Police. May I come in?
Sure. What's the trouble? Oh, excuse the way I look. I don't usually walk around like this. But then I'm not usually at home at this time of the day either. You see, I was visiting a client out this way and spilled some coffee on my trousers. My wife's in the kitchen cleaning them right now. What can I do for you?
Mr. Drake, you were observed leaving 604 North Lombard last night at about 8 o'clock. Would you mind telling me what you were doing there?
Well, police, sweetheart.
Yeah?
What's he done, officer?
I haven't done anything, sweetheart. He's just asking a few routine questions.
Oh, I'd like to ask a few questions about your routine myself.
I was just inquiring as to his whereabouts yesterday at 8 p.m.
I like you, officer. We think alike. I asked that question when he got home at 8:30.
Your car was seen leaving the address at exactly 8:05 p.m.
It wasn't 604 North Lombard by any chance, was it, officer? That's where she lives.
She?
Louise Montgomery by name. Maybe with you here, we can get the truth out of him. Have you been seeing that cheap Tootsie again? Oh, no wonder you look so wrinkled all the time. Oh, I'm grounding you, Buster. No more pants for a week.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, at least give me my car keys. I gotta get to work.
Take a taxi.
Correct, Commissioner. Angle is not right at all.
Come here. Sims had to be facing the one who stabbed him. And he had to see who it was.
Then he lied to us. He must be protecting someone.
Well, if he lied about this, what else is he lying about?
Well, obviously, Mrs. McMillan. I mean, about all the evidence that indicated that he knew her.
You better check out Hardy One's alibi.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Well, Commissioner, I hope I didn't offend you about Mrs. McMillan.
Not at all. In fact, you were right about her.
I was?
She is involved in this case. She just doesn't know how or why. What I can't figure out is the reason why. I mean, what could anybody hope to gain by involving Sally?
Well, I could have sworn that was where I bought it.
Why don't you ask the commissioner where you bought it? He's so big with the questions.
I can't ask him. I want to surprise him. And I'm not going to stop until I find it. He really loved that lighter.
Yeah? You don't think he was trying to tell you something when he lost it, do you?
He lost it because he quit smoking.
Oh. Well, then how come... Oh, never mind.
Anyway, I'm not buying it so much for the gift, but more for the sentiment.
Oh, I see. You're buying him another one so you keep reminding him he lost it. Clever girl. Keep him feeling guilty.
Mildred, I hope you don't mind my saying this, but you give the worst marriage advice I'd ever heard.
I think I mind your saying it.
How about some ice cream, my treat?
Okay, Mrs. McMillan, but it's my turn to buy.
Okay.
You know, on second thought, I think I like your treat better.
Don't you love that view? That's one of Buzz's tunes.
Oh, yeah?
Isn't that the cutest little monkey?
Yeah.
Hi there. Here you go. Here's another one. Take the nickel. Come on.
She's under. She's under. Somebody do something. Help me. Somebody get a rope. Get a rope, somebody. Please. Help. The current's got her. It's taking her out.
Let me through the rope.
That won't reach her. It's not long enough. Please get another one.
Hey, there's someone over there in the water.
Help.
Hurry up, Don. Looks like she's in trouble.
What's that over there, a shark?
Lady, that's a boy.
Oh, looks grown up to me. Help me. That boat's gonna hit her.
That boat's gonna save her. Here, grab this life preserver.
I can't reach it.
All right, hold on. I'll get you another one.
Oh, she's got it. Keep your head high, Mrs. McMillan. High!
Here, give me your hand. Easy does it, lady. Well, take it easy, lady.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a million. They were a lot of help.
I hate to mention it, Mrs. McMillan, but you lost a shoe, right?
I think we'll go back and look for it later.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh, what happened, honey? Testing the water?
Yes, I'm here every day at 10 and 4.
Listen, shouldn't I find a phone? I mean, call a commissioner or something, huh?
We'll call him when we get home.
Great, Buzz.
Thanks. Okay, fellas, let's take it from the top again, huh?
First, a couple of questions.
Oh. Can't they wait, Commissioner? I've got a concert tomorrow night. A lot of lost time to make up.
2 questions, Buzz, that's all.
Take 5, guys. Okay. What can't wait?
The tape you were playing last night, Buzz, what was on it before you recorded Blues for Sally Ann?
I don't remember. Didn't erase properly. Have to have that head fixed.
Whose voice is that?
I don't recognize it, but whoever it is, it can't be very important. Otherwise, I wouldn't have recorded over it. Why?
Manny Sky broke into your apartment this morning and tried to steal it. Why would he want it?
I haven't the faintest idea. What'd he say?
He wouldn't say anything. Do you think he could have been the one who attacked you?
Manny? Oh, no. Oh, Manny's a friend of mine. We've been friends for years.
Friendship didn't keep you from firing him. Why did you fire him? I thought Manny Sky was the best.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid was is right, but I can't go into that. What goes on in this group stays here.
Where'd you get this?
I've never seen it before.
It was found in your desk drawer.
Some chick probably left it there during a party. Why does it matter?
Because it belongs to my wife.
Oh, man. I can see where your head's at. Hey, Commissioner, you gotta believe this. There's nothing between me and your wife.
All I want is some hot tea. That's all I want.
I'm gonna lace it a little. You need it. You'll love it.
Of course I still see Manny. Just because Buzz fired him doesn't make him my enemy. I've got plenty of my own. But Manny's not one of them. And neither is Buzz.
Why did Buzz fire him?
You know, Commissioner, if I were as bad at my job as you are at yours, I'd be out of business. What have you got? 2 suspects, Manny and me? Has it come to that, Commish?
I asked you why Buzz fired Manny.
Who knows with artists? Didn't you ever hear about temperament? Maybe one day Buzz decided he didn't like the way Manny brushed his hair or combed his teeth. Plenty of reason there for one artist to fire another. But no reason to kill, Commish. I'd offer you one, but I'm sure you don't drink on duty. Me? I always drink on duty. How else could I put up with him?
I take it you don't have too much respect for artists.
Did you ever know a babysitter who had respect for the babies? But it pays well.
And bugs you.
Only when it rains. Because I know, you see, that he'd be nothing without me.
I wonder if the Baroness agrees.
That dame should have stayed in Milwaukee and led the kind of life she was meant to lead. Beer and babies.
What bugs you there? Buzz has her and you don't?
Nobody has the Baroness. She likes names, as long as they are names. And right now, Buzz is.
And you're not.
Listen, nobody ever knows the names of the people who make the stars. There are a million kids with enough talent to make it, if they're lucky enough to connect with a Joe Layton.
I get the impression that you don't like anybody.
Commissioner, you're perceptive. Perceptive enough, I hope, to also realize that I didn't stab him.
But you did get a kick out of it. I'll bet you even enjoy Peter Warlock's reviews.
It's always nice to know that being one of the beautiful people doesn't keep you from getting hurt.
And you're quite a beauty yourself, you know that? And if you're worried about what to do with that body after you're gone, don't forget the hard fun.
Yes? It's for you.
What?
Commissioner, we just had a call. Your wife's had an accident.
At first, I thought that falling off the pier might have been an accident.
She was pushed, Commissioner, if not by the monkey, by the monkey's friend.
Then when we came home and we saw all this, I knew there had to be some kind of a connection.
Where were you during all this, Mildred?
I was shopping with your wife. Lucky, huh?
Mac, what am I going to do about clothes now?
What about mine?
She can't wear your clothes.
Were they shredded too?
No, just mine.
Lucky, huh?
Mac, you wouldn't be making light of this if it weren't more serious than I thought.
Hello?
Commissioner, this is Matty Sky.
I think it's about time we had a talk. Can you come to my apartment right away?
Yeah, where do you live?
309 East Fillmore, apartment C.
Right, I'll be right there. I'll have somebody come from the lab and check this out. Maybe they can find a clue as to who did it.
Oh, we know who did it.
You do?
We think it might have been the Baroness.
Who but a woman would shred another woman's clothes?
Especially the dress I was going to wear to the concert tonight.
That's Buzz Sims, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, don't touch that. I just painted it.
Yeah, that's Buzz Sims. He's the greatest, isn't he?
How well do you know him?
Well, he's the reason I moved here.
Oh, well, then you're friends.
Well, actually, it's more like I'm his fan, you know?
You know him at all?
Well, I haven't actually met him, if you want to get technical. But I see him in the halls, you know, things like that. Well, he's always being followed by those hangers-on. Poor baby.
He was attacked last night in his apartment.
Yeah, I read it in the newspaper.
Where were you last night about 8 o'clock?
Right here.
Was anyone with you?
No, I was alone.
A man was seen leaving this building at 8:05 last night. His name was Arthur Drake. Does that name mean anything to you?
No,
You don't know Arthur Drake?
never heard of him. I'd like to help you, but at 8 o'clock last night, I was in the bathtub.
Well, now, if you don't know Mr. Drake, can you explain why his wife accused him of seeing you again last night? Mentioned you by name, in fact.
She knows me by name? Oh, that bomb tells everything.
Then he was with you.
I'm telling you the truth. I was in the bathtub. Only I wasn't alone. Did you get that?
Oh, sure. Hello? Yes, Commissioner.
I'm on my way to Manny Sky's. When you're finished there, pick up the Baroness for questioning.
Yes, sir. You painted the phone?
Manny! Operator, this is Commissioner McMillan. Send an ambulance to 309 East Fillmore, apartment C, right away. Talk.
Well, Wade, we were paid to shut him up.
Who paid you?
I don't know. I don't even know who he is. Look, mister, I don't know who paid us. We got a call to meet some guy in a bar. When we got there, the bartender tells us to go out in the alley. This guy comes up behind us, tells us not to turn around, and shoves an envelope at us. That's all I know. They don't pay to ask questions in my business.
Well, let me tell you something. You're out of business.
The Baroness appears to have vanished, sir. Most of her clothes are gone, and nobody seems to know where she went.
Well, let's find her. Put out an APB if you have to.
Yes, sir. Now, about that organ grinder, he's legit. Says that a couple of minutes before Mrs. McMillan fell in, a man gave him $5 to play a Buzz Sims tune.
Did you get a good look at the man who pushed her?
Well, he's checking the mug shots right now, sir, but I don't think he has a very good memory for faces. I think the monkey's going to be of greater help to us. Seriously. Look, I showed them both the Baroness's picture. Nothing from the organ grinder, but that monkey. I mean, the way he carried on, he's either met the Baroness or he wants to. I don't know why that struck me so funny. How's Mrs. McMillan, sir?
She's out shopping for new clothes. I think she's going to make it. What happened to the license plate?
Dead end. Drake's alibi holds up.
I should think so, with a plate like RD1. Criminal types rarely use their name on license plates.
Is there anything new from the hospital about Manny Sky?
Still in a coma. We found the other hood. Just about as helpful as the first one. Yes?
Commissioner, the deputy district attorney to see you.
Send him in.
I gotta go find something to get this off my hands.
Makes snappy reading, doesn't it?
Mac, I wanted an arrest, and I want it before tomorrow night's concert.
So do I.
You sure?
What does that mean?
It means I wonder just how hard you're trying.
Well, if you have any suggestions as to how I can try harder, don't hesitate to make one.
I have.
Make it.
Try grilling your wife.
There's no connection between my wife and Buzz Sims.
There has to be. All the evidence points to it.
You know, I can see how you lose so many cases.
And all I can see is a police commissioner who's lost his objectivity.
And what have you done with all your objectivity? Reached a conclusion that my wife stabbed a man 6 inches taller than she is, with a downward thrust while facing him so that he had a clear view of her while she was doing it. Then, to really throw us off, she planted her own compact in his apartment with a signed photograph on the piano. Then, being of sound mind and ingenious body, jumped into the bay and shredded all her clothes at the height of the season. Now, get out of here. I have work to do.
Mac, you're still trying to protect her. If Buzz Sims had written a composition for any other woman, and both her compact and her picture had been found in his apartment, that woman would be subjected to the most extensive and thorough questioning by the police, no matter how well she explained it to her husband or how much he believed her.
It looks awful.
Oh, it'll be fine. Oh, we'll just take a tuck here and a tuck there, and maybe a tuck here and a tuck there, and here a tuck, there a tuck, everywhere a tuck.
Mildred, the concert's tonight, you know.
I did my best to get Buzz to delay it.
You don't think anything will happen to him, do you, Mac?
Point is, sitting in the middle of a well-lighted stage, if anybody wanted to take a pot shot at him, there's nothing we could do about it.
Well, why don't you think that he'd listen to you and postpone it?
'Cause money talks even louder than the commissioner. It's a sold-out house tonight.
How do I look? The truth?
Gorgeous. Hello?
Commissioner, Manny Sky's still delirious, but he's talking. Maybe you should stop over here on your way to the concert.
He's going to kill her. He's going to kill her. He's going to kill Buzz.
Who's Guy? Who's going to kill Buzz?
He's dead. But he's going to kill him. He's going to kill him. Dead.
What could he mean by that? He's dead, but he's going to kill you.
Beats me. Doesn't make any kind of sense, does it?
I hope it doesn't. I asked you before, Buzz, please delay this concert tonight.
Now, look, Commissioner, I appreciate your concern, but I can't walk out of here tonight. I got a whole sold-out house full. Blues for Sally M is too important to postpone. Besides, I've got a feeling I haven't got that much time left.
A few days wouldn't make that much difference to you, and it could be crucial to our investigation.
What if I don't have a few days left? You know how many artists die young?
You know how many live to enjoy their grandchildren?
There's a line around the block waiting for standing room. Critics from every paper in California are here.
What about Peter Warlock?
Warlock's not likely to be here. Buzz, he covers them by radio. You know that.
He's got to be here. He's got to review me tonight.
He doesn't make all that much difference, Buzz. The others are the...
I don't care about the others. There are no others.
I just hope the only thing we have to worry about tonight is a critic.
It's 15 minutes. On stage in 15 minutes, everybody.
Any luck, sir?
No, it's going ahead of schedule, but I've been thinking about the kind of man we're looking for, Sergeant. My wife, Buzz, Manny Sky, 3 attempts, none killed.
You mean he's inept? Well, that's good, isn't it?
Deliberately inept, and he's giving off signals.
You mean he's asking for help? Like that fellow in Chicago who wrote on the wall, "Stop me before I kill more"?
That's right, only our man has the grace to say, "Stop me before I kill." And we gotta find him and give him that help before he gets tired of asking.
To introduce a new composition. Blues for Sally M.
Can I help?
Well, who are you?
Police. And you?
Well, I work here. I left my flashlight when they called me to fix the heater.
Well, where is it?
even finished taking his bows yet.
Where is he?
Well, he's still on stage taking bows, isn't he?
No, didn't he come down here?
Where's Sims? The guard says he walked right past him out the stage door. Says there were no orders to stop him.
Lost him already, Commissioner? This is obviously your first Buzz Sims concert. He never takes the encores.
What does he do?
Well, he usually likes to relax after a concert by jamming in North Beach. Well, I read it in a magazine.
Sergeant, you check out Columbus Avenue. I'll take Broadway.
What about me?
Oh, you come with me, my little treasure trivia.
Sorry, sir. I haven't found anyone who's seen him, and I've checked everything on Columbus.
Well, we only have one more to make ourselves, Sergeant, so go on home.
Hi, Mac. Hey, it's been a long time.
It has.
Table for you and your friend?
My wife?
Oh, sure. Mac. I get it.
We're looking for Buzz Sims. You know him?
Oh, Buzz babe. Yeah, he was here a while ago, but you missed him.
How long ago did he leave?
About an hour.
Huh?
About an hour. He jammed a while with the boys, and then he split.
Say where he was going?
Nope.
Was he alone?
Buzz always has a girl with him. Do you know someday I'm gonna get lucky and it's gonna be me?
Was she a blonde?
Honey, I didn't look at her. Just like I'm not looking at you.
Barbara, get it over here!
Okay, I'm coming. No table?
No table.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, it's unfortunate, but I think we've had it. Ready to go home?
Only if you promise to look at me.
Well, it's awfully late, but I promise.
Thank you for making it my night after all, Mac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I set that alarm to come on so we could listen to Peter Warlock's review this morning.
That's a good idea. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and music lovers. This is Peter Warlock, greeting you with an earache and a headache. The cause? A gentleman named Buzz Sims. Last night at Concert Hall, Mr. Sims subjected myself and the public to an evening of music that brought disgrace to that sacred hall. Billed as Mr. Sims' first attempt at serious music, it can only be labeled a total failure.
Otherwise,
It simply was not music.
He was not music.
You're not going to tape that. It's not even worth listening to.
Ignored.
Civilized mind can only shrink from such frenzy. Mr. Sims' following either possesses a tin ear, or like its leader, a genuine contempt for good music.
Mr. Sims has managed to attract a following that, I suppose,
On the tape,
either
that's Peter
possesses a tin
Warlock's
ear,
voice too,
or,
isn't it?
like its leader, a genuine
Sims, whose father was a renowned musicologist, has forsaken his naturally inherent
I'll never feel the same about that man again. Where are you going, Mac? We haven't even been asleep yet.
See Buzz.
We've been looking for Buzz all night. Where do you expect to find him now?
Listening to that review.
Matched in
or her name. However, she would be completely within her rights if she were to sue for defamation of character. And the court should deal with Mr. Sims as forcefully as they would with any other rapist. Gentlemen and music lovers, this is Peter Warlock, greeting you with...
These are all good. You know that?
Unimportant. He's the only one that matters.
No, he's just one critic. And not a particularly good one at that. Look at the paper he writes for. Circulation, 30,000. That's really going to break your career, isn't it? You've studied music, Buzz. Surely you've read Stravinsky's reviews.
Am I supposed to be comforted because my experience isn't unique? You're in the public eye. How do you react to bad reviews?
Well, pretty good. Now, but then I've had a lot of practice.
With an earache and a headache. The cause? A gentleman named Buzz Sims. Last night...
Why did he hate me?
Mr. Sims subjected myself and the
What did he
public
want from me?
to music that brought disgrace.
He didn't like anything I ever write. I thought maybe this time.
You can't spend the rest of your life trying to please someone else. A critic? A parent? Whatever you do, it's never enough for them. Because you're doing it, not them.
Billed as Mr. Sims' first attempt at serious music, it can only be labeled a total failure.
Peter Warlock, he's the luckiest accident that ever happened to this rag. You see, we're what you call a shopper.
I thought you called it a throwaway.
Oh, I see you've been around journalism.
Enough to find it a little unusual for a throwaway to have a music.
For a shopper to have.
Shopper to have a music critic?
Yeah, it's kind of classy, huh?
What are Warlock's credentials?
Oh, the best. Look, he writes well and mean. And people like to read someone vitriolic. Look, it sells papers, increases advertising.
And kills talent.
Yeah, how about that?
If he sells so much advertising, why doesn't a larger paper have him?
Oh, he's had offers. But he likes it here. Yeah, he likes his privacy. Anyhow, he's a strange little guy, and I don't like to bug him.
How did you find him?
Oh, he found me. I thought I could use some reviews to fill the spaces between my ads. So I hired this matronly piano teacher. Then I began getting these vindictive letters attacking her reviews from Peter Warlock. I began printing his letters, and I got an immediate response, even from the music world. You know, praising his letters. So I promoted the piano teacher to proofreader, and I hired Warlock as critic. He's doing so good now, he's even got his own radio show. You ever heard it?
Yeah, my wife and I stopped to catch it. Only this morning.
Peter Warlock is not the kind of man that you can just drop in on.
Don't tell me he's more unpleasant in person than he is on paper.
When I think of how darling I used to think he was, it's amazing how much I've changed since that review. We're not driving all the way out there because you think he's a suspect. Critics don't actually kill, man.
Oh, critics kill, all right.
Of course, it's no imposition, my dear. It's always such a pleasure to see you. And an unscheduled visit, why, it's like a golden nugget in my day.
We'll try to be brief, Mr. Warlock, but I would like to talk to you a little about your reviews of Buzz Sims' work.
Oh, and has it become illegal to criticize the lack of talent these days, Commissioner?
Buzz Sims is a gifted man, Mr. Warlock. He proved that last night. Your review is unfair.
Yes, I'm sure he's gifted. But he simply failed to display those gifts last night. And it is especially disappointing when you know that Albert Sims Sr. was one of this country's most eminent musicologists and a classical musician of the highest order.
That's Buzz's father.
But the son rejected his father's music in favor of what the world chooses to call pop music. Personally, I find it blasphemous to use the word music to describe that kind of noise at all.
But Buzz has the right to compose what he wants. He doesn't have to do what his father wants, and he certainly doesn't have to do what you want.
And you, young lady, know nothing about music. How dare you encourage him to prostitute his talents? Composing a work as inferior as the one he named for you.
Matt, it's too bright. Mr. Warlock has light blindness.
Sorry, Mr. Warlock.
It's all right. It's the bane of my existence. I'm afraid the blight causes me intense pain. And now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me, I'm afraid I must get some rest.
It was nice of you to let us come. I'm sorry about our disagreement. Will you be all right?
Well, certainly, my dear. Thank you for caring. You're a sweet person, and I can understand why any composer would want to write for you. Perhaps someday one will write a proper piece in your honor.
Why did you open those drapes? You knew about his light blindness.
Know about it? Just wanted to be sure.
Check on everything, don't you? Don't you trust anyone?
We're dealing with a potential murderer.
You don't think that I'd drive all that distance twice a week if I didn't know that Peter Warlock was almost blind? He has progressive hemerolopia. They say he might lose his sight completely before the year's over.
McMillan,
We've located the Baroness, sir. We have her at headquarters now.
be there in a half an hour. The Baroness.
Oh, I'm going with you. I've got a few questions I'd like to
I'm taking you
ask her.
home. Somehow you don't bring out the best in her.
Well, I'd like to bring out the truth in her, like what she's been doing between the time my clothes were slashed until now.
I was on a skiing trip in Aspen.
A little sudden, wasn't it?
My life is a series of last-minute invitations. I'd hoped to make it back in time for Buzz's concert, of course, but I'm rather bad at keeping track of that sort of thing.
You ever considered investing in a watch?
Mm-mm. But I do accept gifts, Commissioner.
When did you leave for Aspen?
Just after you saw me at the hospital. When I got back to my apartment, the phone was ringing off the hook. They wanted me to come right then.
Do you expect us to believe that you skip out on your boyfriend while he's in the hospital?
There are better ways to word that, Sergeant. But you don't have to take my word for it. Check with any of my friends at Aspen. That's if they're still at Aspen, of course. By now, they may have left for San Moritz.
Have you ever met any of Buzz Sims' family?
I'm not exactly the kind of a girl you bring home to meet Mama. Or hadn't you noticed, Commissioner? But as a matter of fact, I did have dinner with Buzz and his father one night. A real weirdo, that one.
I'd be interested in knowing the kind of person you call a weirdo.
You're sweet. You know that? Well, for openers, he was barely speaking to Buzz. He didn't approve of Buzz's music, it seems. And we ate by candlelight. Not because it was romantic, but because the old man had weak eyes. Bright lights gave him a headache. And we hadn't finished the first course when he began to rage at me, accused me of ruining Buzz by encouraging his interest in pop music. As if I care what Buzz composes. I'm the girl who put up with blues for Sally M, remember? Shaking that mop of white hair at me, he looked exactly like a shabby Beethoven.
Long white hair?
And a mustache and a beard. Don't they always?
Would you remember where he lives?
He doesn't. He died 3 years ago.
What's the matter, sir?
I want you to go to Peter Warlock's house. Pick him up. If he's not there, find him. I'll pick up Buzz Sims.
Commissioner, your home phone is still busy.
Buzz, don't apologize. No, it wasn't. I considered it a tremendous success. I'm proud that you named it after me. No, I'm not busy. Where are you? Sure, I can come now. You shouldn't be alone when you're in a mood like this. Buzz, I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'll meet you. Central, this is Commissioner McMillan. Get my home again, please.
McMillan residence. Oh, hi, Commissioner. No, you just missed her. Not a minute ago. Well, she said to the concert hall to see Buzz Sims.
Thank you.
Commissioner? Commissioner? He sure isn't one for chit-chat.
Central, have Sergeant Enright meet me at the concert hall and dispatch 2 available units there immediately.
What are you doing here?
You came back to hear the applause again. Isn't that right? Applause for a composition named for you. You probably think you deserve it. For inspiring him.
Mr. Warlock, what's happened? Where's Buzz?
You know what you really deserve?
Buzz!
No use shouting. We're quite alone, my dear. Your friend's dead. I killed him. And now I'm going to kill the person responsible for his tobacco. Just listen to that drivel. And listen to them out there. Nothing. Total silence. No cheers, no shouting, nothing. And this, my dear, is your encore.
Oh, Buzz, what have we done to you? And Buzz actually stabbed himself.
That's right. You see, first the Warlock side fell in love with you, and then the Buzz side couldn't help but do the same.
And that made Warlock hate me for encouraging all the things he hated in Buzz. How could anybody write such cruel reviews of his own work?
We all have our own Warlock side. We're all our own worst critics, aren't we? Buzz just carried it further than we do.
Why didn't anybody see what was happening to him?
Because he was surrounded by people who didn't care enough. Layton, the Baroness. Well, the one person who cared enough was Manny Sky.
Is that why Manny wanted the tape, to protect Buzz?
I think he wanted it to verify his own hunch. You see, he suspected Warlock was Buzz's father, and yet he knew Buzz's father was dead. He got about that far when they nailed him.
And Buzz sent them to stop him.
The Warlock side did. The important thing is that Manny's going to be okay. And it's what he said in his delirium that pointed us on the right track.
Which personality do you think will survive?
That's too soon to say. Composers can live without critics, but critics can't live without composers. Warlock can't survive without Buzz, and yet Buzz has to learn to live without Warlock.
It must be terrible to share your life with an alter ego.
Well, that depends on who it is. Sometimes it's very nice. Wait till you see my encore.
তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আতকা মায়া মানুষ সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ বইলাইছো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করতেছ? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামীবার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হলো? কত দেখি। এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকবো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিনা পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাটায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই। কামটা কিলো ভাই, কালে গেম রাইডা গেলেন।
যাওয়ার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা আছে, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাঁধতে পারবো না ভাই।
তুই কি কই? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরবো, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই আলু আলু
না না আলু না গোস্ত দাও গোস্ত দাও
এই যে এই যে গোস্ত দেই
অনেক মজা হয়েছে এই লাইলি দাও
আলু আলু
লাইলি তুমি লই বানি
খাইতা মজা তো
তুমি একটু খাও
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতা
আরে খাবো তো খাবার তো আছে
লোকে খাও
আরে মামা খান তো আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু
মজা হয়েছে
আসলে
না তুলা গোস্ত দাও
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে
ভাই 5 বার
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও মাগনা খাওয়ান পাইলে হুদাই হামাম করে খাও
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই আমরা তো বাজিতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি
হ্যাঁ মানুষের খায় কাম নাই তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে
ভাই আপনি জানেন না ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলই তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো আমি আন্দোলন করবো ওকে ফাঁসির লিগা
যাও তুমি তোমার কানে যাও আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই
thằng kia ở đấy nhá. Meo meo giống nó thế chi ủa nó vậy chồng thôi kìa vậy có Huy cầm cái kìa sự với nhau từ sang cái thằng này á nổ không vậy thôi xong rồi mày đi thần tài biết điếp ấy thần tài biết điếp mà rồi anh gặp hỏi nó biết điếp mà anh gặp nó lúc đầu của biết là biết điếp ấy nằm bốn vào sáu được ủa chứ cũng vậy khí thua xin ra bao check xin ra ba không tí chịu vậy ok mọi người anh cũng định mà anh xin ra ba mà có thể không acid chưa kéo anh chậm mà bình tĩnh nhỉ chết hả
không kéo cái kia cho con acid để nó vẽ ra ngoài thua là
kéo gì kéo đồ này á định mình á sao bình tĩnh thằng này nó khỏe mà mình không muốn chết sai nhìn dễ
gặp thằng trên đầu là nó cầm tên ba
xin ra ba luôn đi không đâu không ở nhà đâu không giống ai chơi trốn đâu mình dừng này được rồi là tóc gái nhưng mà tóc gái dễ bị mất lắm chỉ còn lấy giáp này ở đây rồi ai mấy dispute do hiểu Dở vậy. Đây rồi. Kìa, hai thằng đứng một chỗ. Không, nhưng mà thằng này cũng khỏe. Không biết em rồi. Ê, xét lại. Để xét làm chi ạ? 7 đinh mệnh là tao à? Thôi, thua mà. Nếu hiểu. Không, chưa có được. Nếu có à, có ai giữ đâu. Chuẩn. Không có ai giữ đâu. Ra luôn không? Cái này chọn cái đéo chả được. Thằng nào chả chết. Thế cho hết đồ rồi à? Vẫn để hết đồ đó không? Nó binh hơn à? Thôi gặp thằng này đi. Thằng này vừa mình thua. Nó làm cái gì ấy? Nó phải ăn đi ba kìa. Nó phải ăn đi ba này. Thằng này có phải ăn đi ba mày em. Ê, nó thiếu một con. Nó phải Azit nữa kìa. Sấy. Không được rồi thầy ơi. Được, sao dòng mình sao tự rơi ra cái xin ra. Chịu vậy vẫn mảng. Thầy đi mua làm. Không có đâu. Ồ, tự ra mà bảo rồi. Dấu đây. Chi mày. Giờ mới ping. Oan một đéo dạo cái thằng kia luôn đấy, oan rồi. Lụm. Đủ xanh không? Hay cái này? Còn chút dồn nữa không? Bay, phun, sợ cờ si, chi gai. Bay, ô. Bay đều. Bay không? Bay không? Bay không? Không rồi. Rồi. Bao nhiêu phút đây? 003835. Không mất tích này. Yes. Núp quay. Không biết không hiểu. Núp vậy. Chôn tao. Ê, cái con bằng tiền hỏi chấm mà, mấy con bằng tiền là hỏi chấm hết. Chẳng biết là bao nhiêu. 400 củ quay xài lần nữa đó. Mới được. Và thầy ơi. Đi. Như vậy. Đây đủ đắt gì. Làm sao vậy? Chôn tao. Mày chôn tao. Mày thích làm hỏng cho mình không? Lợn này. Xiềng vang, gỗ trang bị đặt tác xong. Tôi định tôi chơi. tiếng Timor đánh con bài Timor búp skin Timor quá cay xa nhá nhưng có Ấn Độ được để xem Timor skin xăm được ai à ngon thôi này ghép được thì đỡ đau rồi xây lưng tay xa đau hai là đau ba là đau nữa ba là đau hai cái lưng cũng vẫn chuẩn chỉ cái bài chia gai nước này phải để cho tự mày có muối nhỉ what the hell chuẩn đã cụ thể có lẽ nào em vội quên đi và có lẽ nào 500 củ ấy 614 củ à thế mình kiếm 100 củ nữa sự là có nổi không ôi à không được anh đã ấn vội rồi có lẽ 62 triệu 62 triệu rồi cũng một lần quay được gần 100 củ ấy 100 củ không? Mình quay được 400 lap mà được 400 lap phải được 100 củ lớp của bố nào Vương miện định mệnh rồi xong biết đánh bài gì rồi đánh bài gì rồi biết đánh bài gì rồi để nhặt bài có lẽ nào em vội quên đi và có lẽ nào quên đi có lẽ nào anh trong tâm trí em ôi gà cho cái này à là vậy rồi xong đi vua tối ưu Aria bán này mèo 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 này mà phải đét không đẹp 598 củ chưa đủ chưa phải là tất cả mấy thằng ấy ra quát lipet ở cái map 2 này sử có đéo này trồn cái pet này yếu như lợn anh khinh yes khinh beat ITCS big ai à Torres gì nhiều sao Torres gì ra Torres rồi gì guys cút chi cả thời tiết à chưa ok lần nào cũng phải lắp cái danh gasol big IC basi kia ủa chôn bố Hiếu béo đang playing Space War cái gì vậy ui rồi nháy phát 2 lần chuẩn không vậy chóm chuẩn đét cho thôi chuẩn và đét như phi công vậy ok bay tiếp bay cao thu rồi sao nhỉ thu rồi sao ấy rồi thằng Zena bắn đau lắm Zena 2 đồ rồi chịu ra Sojin mấy cả cuồng đao để hiểu vội vậy chồng 680 à thì 400 à 400 để kiếm thêm năng lượng này Somos 700 rồi, rebirth được một lần nữa. Ok, lần này sẽ rebirth thêm 10. Anh quay qua kia, anh binh, anh sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à, không cội thắng à. Át một thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi, sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm hiệu hai bên nhỉ. Thôi cái thầy đang thiếu một cái vùng đồ. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này, sao nó vẫn lên được quân ấy 3 nhỉ, như con Zurich 3 ở lâu dài rồi. Nó còn Nautilus nữa, mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi, chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê, xong ý làm mày không 3 được. Thua không? Thua à. Okay. Rồi đi rồi, top mấy đây, chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa, anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể nào ride cạt được. Khóc U Linh à. Em phải cút cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp bóng may mắn cô ba nhưng mà ít tiền không sao, ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu, có 5.000 máu rồi sao, chắc thế. Bế mày, đối kia ông chết à, đối kia xét bế không được, không thiếu mấy cái cùng dao, chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả rồi nó vả át trước à. Mày ý thua, đi chợ nhặt xem một cái cung đi, nhặt một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai à, cũng đau rồi. Đợt số cả mày đi, anh chơi lắm. Đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, xong. Có đủ đồ này. Chả có con nào mình này có ấn gì cả. Ấn gì ấy? Ấn thần thoại, ấn sử ra. Trốn khó. 400 củ đấy. Vì có phải nữa là 531 củ. Thì perfect. Perfect. Mipicode 416 lap. Qua 400 lap rồi. Rồi. Pháp rồi xong này. Đi lao, và này còn đồ đéo nữa. Còn nào làm phép không? Sát thương phép này. Sát 500 sát thương phép này. Con này full sát thương phép này. Ok. Làm đéo còn gì. Còn một cái kiếm có đồ còn đéo. Ok, xong. Thì với ai đây? Ba cái thằng kia. Bạn kia có lắc thì sự láo đấy. Bạn kia có lắc thì đéo hiểu ấy. 500 củ ở thiếu 30 triệu nữa. Thiếu 26 triệu mốt nữa thì sẽ được là đủ tiền để stream quét hơn nữa. Lên 6.6 rồi. 6.4 nhỉ, cái mất rồi. Nhưng mà là tầm 6 chấm hơn. Yes. Mày A2 nữa là xong. A2 nữa là xong game. Ui rê. Hỏng đấy. Ui tí cút đánh bóng ạ. Bóng thằng nào ấy. Hộ cái đi. Thằng bốc lửa. Gì tí thua. Chi mình cầm bóng nó tí cút. cho thêm máu à? 19 thì làm chi? Giờ mình phải thắng hoặc mình cút một trong hai thằng này. Được, vẫn đéo đủ. Đéo ra át này. Thằng này cầm 2 con át. Một thằng cầm 2 con át này. Thằng này không cầm át nào. Nó bốc lửa, đéo giết nó rồi. Nó 5 máu rồi đấy, giờ thì 15. Nó muốn chết thì chết. Cái thằng quay con lắc và bắn phát cho gần con át 100 phút. Cầm át rồi nhưng mà nếu là át nhở cũng mất 4 con mà không tỏ một bắn lỏ lắm để bảo mà một bắn lỏ nhất còn CC bị hết tung nữa trốn còn lắp bắn số phát chết át thì mày qua là bắn nhóc kia chưa mày đi 4 tháng gì đây rồi đến được giao dòng rồi kiếm đồ tanh cao vậy thôi 130 quay thì
আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইট একটু বাড়বো তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো শুন আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর বিয়েটা কর আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর
ও আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস
এই আসো বড় এই কি তোরা সকালবেলা এরকম কাঁদতেছিস কেন আব্বাও কাঁদতেছে আম্মাও কাঁদতেছে কিছু আম্মা কি সকালবেলা কি সিরিয়াল দেখা শুরু করছে তাহলে কিছু চুরি হয়েছে বাসা কেউ মারা গেছে কেউ কি মরার আগে হসপিটালে অ্যাডমিট হয়েছে তাহলে কি হয়েছে সবাই এরকম আয়োজন করে কাঁদতেছে কেন
বাবা মা বলতেছে আমার নাকি পড়াশোনার দরকার নাই ধান থাকলে নাকি ধানের মাঝে চিটাও থাকে আমি নাকি চিটা
হ্যাঁ তাহলে তো ঠিকই বলছে আর তুই কখনো দেখছো আব্বা আম্মা পোলাবানের সাথে মিথ্যা কথা বলে
ভাই কি ওই কথা কইছে আমার 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়ে করা লাগবে বিয়ে করে 9 মাসের মধ্যে বাচ্চা পয়দা দেওয়া লাগবে
মাত্র 9 মাস টাইম দিছে তুই তো নির্ঘাত ফেল করবি মানে তোর যে পড়াশোনার কন্ডিশন তুই 9 মাসের সাথে তোর আরো মিনিমাম 4 মাস টাইম দেওয়া লাগবে তারপর যদি বাড়ো আচ্ছা দোকানদাররা অবশ্য নতুন যারা বিয়ে করে তাকে চেয়ার দিকে তাকায় থাকে 2 পয়সা ইনকামের জন্য তোর দিয়ে সেটাও হবে না তুই চিন্তা বাদ হ্যাঁ বল
তুইও
কি
আমি আগে সন্দেহ করছিলাম তুই আমার মায়ের পেটের ভাই না মায়ের পেটের ভাই হলে তুই এরকম করে কথা বলতে পারতি না তোর আমার না কোনো মিল নাই না আছে স্বভাবের মিল না আছে চরিত্রের মিল না আছে তোর এই যে চেহারার মিল গায়ের কালারের মিল কোনো কিছু মিল নাই বাইকটা
শোন আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো শুন আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর বিয়েটা কর আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর
ও আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না আমি তোমার জীবনের বাধা তোরা কেউ আমার ভালো চাস না তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস
শোন আমি তোর ছোট হিসেবে চাই তুই আব্বা আম্মার কথাটা শোন তুই 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়েটা কর আমি কবজি ডুবায়া তোর বিয়ার কাচ্চি খাবো বুঝছস এই আসো
ra ngoài thì cút không sao thầy ơi phải bỏ 2 phát ngoan gì đấy không thua mất 15 máu thôi đánh đổi rồi con ba rồi đánh đổi rồi ASEAN 1 ASEAN 2 là đánh đổi hàng từ hàng tông ASEAN trở về làm trên của nó này Đấy, vẫn khỏe. Nhớ thua. Vẫn khỏe. Không yếu đâu. Để đấy. Ông hai cái đéo mày ơi, đâu chết. Ông hai mà không chết vậy. Ống ngọt. Bài biết. Ui, ông không chết lại. What the hell? Ô, ấn pháp sư. Cả một chú bút dòng ông hai không chết. Chuồn tỏ. Nghe. Số 6. Chat game. Vừa chat game. Có 2-3 mặt tiền, 2-3 điểm thì mới hết tiền. Ba mà từ nên đầu tiên lên 5 sơn nhỉ. Nếu sắp 2 lần nữa ngọc bảo bao nhiêu, bảo là tầm 250 là không đủ, nên 5.5x tốc độ sử binh. Binh không thầy ơi. Nhóm này củ sắn này. Gì vậy thầy? Này 125 à? 200 rồi. Cộng gì đây? Tạm mới nâng cấp tất cả nâng cấp cho một lần. Bình. Rồi xoay bài tự động không? Có lấy bạc rồi anh lấy xoay bài tự động ấy. Trăm 8 láp à? Vách. Không được á. Có vách. Được, lấy có. New record này 215 láp à? 25 à? 25. 35 không? Được cộng 10 này, 30 rồi, thừa 30. 10 này. 229 ạ. Đó thì mà thừa 30. Wow, đánh mày gì luôn. Thần tài này. Thần tài lên, ở chờ nhỉ. Thần tài lên. Thần tài đến. Bay. 120 rồi, lần một lượt bớt. Cái gì đấy? Máy lỗ à? Máy lỗ sao? Lỗ máy. Đéo vào đây. Không được rét à? Tính như thầy. Đặt tiền nó đã xuống à? Chạm đất. Perfect. Good landing rồi à? 100 lap à? Anh có thể chỉnh cho nó phải good landing mấy lượt. Rồi. Chồng chỉnh bằng những gì mà chưa. Này á. Vì nó sẽ lệch chạy sang bên kia một tí. Có không? Good landing. Đéo vậy, phải nói. Áo choàng bạc, độc dược sĩ. Giật lấy mất chất tôi phục. Tôi sẽ gánh vác cái điều lý. Chồng bạc ấy. Xuống đâu? Mình. Thần tài ngay. Trận sao? Nó vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Cả thằng này nữa này. Này cũng vào trận trước này. Hai thằng trong một trong hai trận trước. Nó để ý tên đấy, mình nhớ là đi. Gặp lại vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận phật sau thương nhớ nhau mà ngập ngừng không muốn rời. Tại sao? Giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari, nếu mà nhặt Ari vậy chú búa Ari không? Ngàn ở phía trước cho trong ai phải không? Nhưng rồi chỉ không sao qua vẫy tay xin chào. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Đến 8 ấy. Đến 8 luôn quan tiếp. Từ xong rồi ơi à. Làm thế đánh cũng bành. Sợ đấy. Nếu đánh cây Sa Long Vương thì thua đấy. Được. Khổng lồ, một khổng lồ cái gì đấy. Mở ruồn. Cảnh vệ. Thần dương, 2 thần dương vật ở nhau. 2 khổng lồ. Không. Cảnh vệ xử lý rồi xong. Nhà tranh bài của tớ làm ơn đấy. Đâu đấy. Mày phải đấy nhở. Cứ chơi chứ. 14 lap nhanh nhẹn. Bớt 4 rồi à, 1.2 à. Dương ơi, đây chuyển chỗ tội. Thú tượng với cả giáp máu ánh sáng, cái nào ánh sáng ngon hơn? Đây mà. Bình gì 200 lap ấy, không tật này. 51 này. 200 lap được đấy. Được 200 lap. Không nhả tiếp được rồi. Chạm tay rồi. 19. Nếu là được 190 mà. 200 lap của thầy ơi. Bớt 80 củ được bớt lần nữa. Ăn đét vậy. Rồi tao bớt lần nữa. Xong rồi tao mới cút về bên kia. Bớt 5 ấy, xong rồi mình cút về bên kia. Được. Bình chia lên nhà đã diễn ra bình rồi. Xong lên 9, nhà diễn xong rồi lên 9. Xong rồi lên 9 thì mình được xét và là bình full form. Rồi form này có nhắc được cái gì đâu. What chứ sao không, nhận được hắc ám kìa. Nhận được tử thần hắc ám chỉ có June thôi. Rồi anh sẽ bay một chỗ ác quỷ nhá. mèo 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 không vậy anh quay số rồi à đâu đâu ấy à 53 của thêm mấy lát nữa nhiều record lại 200